What's going on, guys? So a couple days ago, I ordered this sight rail for my Tippmann A5. It fits a standard 20 millimeter Picatinny rail. So what it does, I didn't even realize that the A5 had a rail on the top. So it hooks up to the rail, and then it has a like an upper rail and a side rail. I saw another one that it was more low pro, so it would block my iron sights. Like I wouldn't be able to see through this how I am right now and be able to aim if I don't want to use the red dot. So I like this one a little bit better because it didn't block this sight path. So the other one I saw, I think it was from Wrap 4, and it just kind of came over the top and then had a 45-degree on the side, and the top one had a rail, and the side one, the 45-degree offset, had a rail. I got this one instead. I think it was a little bit cheaper. I think it was like $10. The Wrap 4 one was like 20. And I got it off eBay. It was pretty much like $10 or like $11 or something with shipping and with tax. I'll link the attachment if you guys want it for yourself. But I put my Vulcan red dot sight on here. This is one that I got with my TR50. I bought my TR50 from I think Middletown Outdoors. It's some eBay store that's from New York. And this came with it, but I feel like the TR50 doesn't really need a sight. It just makes it really big. So I haven't been using it, but now it's on my A5. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it on here or take it off at some point. And then this is the normal eBay light that I have. I have like 3 of these things. And I have one on the Salt Supply S2, and that's pretty much permanently on there. I could take it off if I want, but I'm not gonna take it off. I have one of these on my A4P, and now I have the third one on my A5. So I just kind of move things around as I use them when I make videos or whatever. So I sort of have this laser sighted in about 20 feet away. I just want to check the accuracy, and I want to see how my line of sight is with the red dot. It's sort of blocked by the hopper, but I'm fine with that. I don't typically, I don't really like red dot sights and scopes and stuff. Like, since these are sort of short range anyway, I'm not going to be sniping someone from like a football field away. So, yeah, I'll be going outside right now and shooting some stuff. All right, guys, I have oiled up my marker. I'm going to be using the 3.6 gram nylon balls. I have to load them in the hopper still. Remote line attached, silicone oil in the ASA, and I'm pretty much just shooting the box. It's pretty much my go-to target nowadays, especially because it's dark out here. And yeah, let me just turn on this laser really quick, and I'll check how it's sighted in. And I have my trash can thing right there. So I'm going to turn on some more lights, and then I'll start recording again. I forgot to mention, I'm not going to chrono any of this stuff because I just have the stock spring in here. The velocity adjuster's set all the way up basically, and it's like 55 out here Fahrenheit, 12.9 Celsius. And when I have this A5 the way it is right now, with the stock spring, I was able to get about 17 or 18 joules with the CO2, and I'm using CO2, but it's cold, so I feel like it'll be like maybe 16 or 15 joules because of the temperature. And let me just raise this up a little bit. All right, so I have the A5 cocked. It's aired up already. I'm just gonna get some ball cycle through the cyclone feed. All right, so we're good. And turn on my laser. And I'm just gonna shoot without really like looking down the sights. I'm just gonna use my laser as my guide. So hopefully it's somewhat correct. Yeah, I saw the sweatshirt move. Saw it move again. Saw it move again. Saw it move again. So I know that this laser's pretty much good at about 7 footsteps away. And on this 2-story house, I looked down the staircase from the top, and that's kind of like the longest section of my house. So I sight in my laser from the top of the staircase to the floor, like the floor level. There's a wall, and I sight my laser in right there pretty much with everything. So I know that if I stare down my staircase with one of these lasers attached to whatever I have it to, it's pretty much spot on with whatever I'm aiming that laser at. So now I'm trying the red dot sight. This is the Vulcan red dot sight. I'm not sure. There it is. So that's the just the sight itself. So I'm gonna try shooting this, see if it's sighted in. Pretty much what I do is I'll sight in a normal laser first, like this laser that you can see, and then I'll match it up with the red dot sight on my in this instance on the A5. So I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's what I do. It seems to work easiest. So I'm going to shoot this and see if I get inside the box. So yeah, I'm hitting the box. So I'm going to check to see if my laser and my red dot are matching up. It's kind of hard to see that, but you can see two of those dots. That's pretty much the actual laser and the red dot sight. So they're off a little bit, but I mean, it's a paintball gun. It's not going to be super accurate, especially at longer distances and stuff. So I'm going to shoot again. So yeah, I think I'm good. It seems to be working just fine. And just gonna turn on my light. Alright, so the light's on. I only loaded a few rounds in this, but I'll keep firing. So yeah, we're good. Alright, you guys, I have the A5 loaded up. Again, I turned off my air valve, or I believe I did, and I just got to degas this because there's no way to release the pressure in it. So I'm just going to shoot this. So we should be out now. Out of air. Yeah, it's out now. Yep, so that seems to work fine. It's pretty secure on there. I think I might add a little bit of oil to the screws, just so they don't like bind up and get rusted out or whatever, but I don't usually run my stuff through water, or like I'm not anticipating being in the mud or anything. But yeah, it's cool because you can still see through this, like to see the sights, the iron sights, and then like at your leisure you can use the red dot or your laser. So since this is already big, I mean, this doesn't hurt to put that stuff on there. And yeah, I don't mind the way it looks. My Spider Rodeo and my Viewloader Maxis, I'm not sure when I think the Rodeo was like 2005, so it's almost 20 years old, but it doesn't have any sight rails or anything on it, and neither does my Viewloader Maxis. So it's kind of cool that this A5 has a sight rail on top, and I never realized it until I saw a random video on YouTube with somebody throwing stuff like this on it. So yep, I'll put the links in there in the description if you guys want this for any other type of marker or paintball gun or whatever you might have. If you want one of these things, like I said, they're only like $10 or something. They're pretty cheap. So have a good one.